Okay, it's day 412 off the grid, and as promised I would film the setup of the PA system that I use for the car show. So here's the basic rig. As you can see, everyone's just packing up now and going away. It's pretty much coming to the end of the day, and yeah, but today I set up on the truck, which was a lot better actually. It was kind of cloudy in the morning, but the sun's come out, so being out of that direct heat, well, direct sun at least, it's pretty warm up here, was quite nice. So this is my little sort of pretty much DJ station. So of course the Lewis Legros again. There's the new master fader doing both the left and right channel. That worked really well. No crackles. Oh, am I? I'm coming over the PA. Of course I am. It's quite sensitive, that mic, isn't it? Talking about the setup through the PA. Anyway, it's yeah. So vinyl. I played some vinyl today, and we're not listening to vinyl right now actually, because if we were, chances are the song on here would flag the YouTube copyright. So I'm playing something by the Beat Girls, which is less likely to bother them, off CD. And this is the only CD down here that I've spun today. Everything else I've done today has been vinyl all the way. So this is a record I got from the Viking Hall in Woodville, Evan. I played some of this now. Played most of it off the rock and roll story there. Yeah, 120 greatest hits. I got up to side 6. It's a 5-disc set. So I use this realistic player as just a sec. I use this realistic player here to preamp the turntable, and well, I've just got someone here, so I'll just cut this off and get back to it. Yeah, so I basically went to the phono input with this. I also select the CD player with this as well. So that, yeah, that's the line sources, right, and they just come into here. Well, you know, I could have put the CD player on its own channel, but the thing is that I haven't fixed up all these channels yet on the desk, you know. If I was a sort of restory kind of person, I would totally restore this desk. I think it's worth it, but I'm the kind of person that, you know, patches things up quick and dirty, keeps things going, you know. I need things that go, but this is a vintage desk. It's a serial number. And what we've got here is the power amp setup. So I had trouble with channel A on the ADAs, so that's just running one of the speakers on channel B. And the two main speakers on the truck here are being run in mono from the 5150, which has done a really good job. And the Rugby Club's DI 50 watt PA amplifier is running the outdoor horns, which are up the top again as per usual. One power board was enough for all the power. I've got a spare power point for my PC charger, which I never used. Transformer box for getting the signal into this so we don't get any hum. So, you know, pretty standard. I'll show you what I use on the back here. This little Canon to jack transformer plug made an excellent impedance match and attenuation to go into the 5150. Nice. This blue wire goes off to the horn. There's the speakers. I'll go and film the speakers now, eh? I used the Oi mic, so I had a bit of an announcer's mic, which saw a lot of use. And of course the usual tower for the main mic over here. So the usual speakers. This one here is a working one, fully working. And over here we've got something a bit different. Lots of people around today. It's quite a big day. This one here was the one that I bypassed the driver with. And this thing here is from Mavtech. This is a vintage speaker, or horn speaker, out of a theatre. It's only 20 watts, but boy can it punch out the sound when you want it to. They could be heard from over the other side of the ground, so that was one big improvement in the way of speakers that made the system sound really, really good. So that's pretty much the speakers. There's the truck from the front. And finally, yeah, here's the horns. Good old outdoor horns, mainly for the announcements. I did have a bit of music coming through them, but they don't sound so good with music as you'd expect, unlike the theatre horn speaker, which sounds pretty good even though it is still a horn. Although one thing I will do next year is I'll put the blue one facing that side of the ground and put the silver one coming this way because it's an 8 ohm speaker, so it actually takes more power and it's louder. The other one's a 16. And since I already had the theatre horn pointing that way, it was a bit overkill in this direction and a bit sort of lacking in the other. So next year swap those around and things will pretty much be perfect. So that pretty much concludes. Oh, the drag car. One more run, eh? So that pretty much concludes day 412 off the grid at the Shannon Spectacular Car Show. We're going to drive it in, not going to push it in. There we go.